Malta welcomes DeAntonio Yachts. With me I've got Constance, and we're going to speak a bit about this extremely interesting brand from Barcelona.
Thank you, thank you. It's first time in Malta, happy to be here.
Welcome here.
Yes, DeAntonio Yachts is a Spanish brand founded in 2012 by Mark DeAntonio and his co-founder, Swiss partner, Stanislas Milewski.
Okay.
Two young person that started with the idea of creating a boat with a hidden outboard engine.
So that is the concept, a hidden outboard engine.
It started like that, and we are still applying this design feature on all our models up to 23 feet up to 50 feet.
Before we go to the actual range of boats that you produce, I'd like to elaborate on the advantages of having outboard engines and of hiding them.
Well, the advantage of the outboard engines is, of course, the maintenance. Because of the outboard engines, you create an optimization of space inside, particularly inside and also outside. And behind the design, we created behind the outboard engines an extension to the boat.
So normally with outboards, the engines are the last thing at the boat, and you lose the bathing platform concept, basically.
Exactly. So we have still the swim platform behind the engines, which is also safe when you have children. They don't approach the
outboards at all.
Yes.
All right. And was that challenging in terms of performance, in terms of efficiency of the engines?
Absolutely. We had to calculate very well since the beginning a good balance of design, of hull and weight, and because all the weight is mostly in the stern side on the back. So we had to be careful what we were doing. But
even the fiberglass construction itself and the teak are going to add weight beyond the outboards, obviously.
Yes. So we are very efficient in calculating weight balance and length and everything on the boat. The advantage of outboard is, of course, the speed and the high cruising speed and cruise and top speed you can generate.
And probably silence as well.
And even then, because they are hidden, it's silent. You have no problem with the sound. Yeah.
Now we can touch upon the range of boats.
Yes, the range of boats, we started with D23 that later on disappeared, and it was an upgrade to D28.
So a 28-footer is the entry level?
Yeah, exactly. So the D28 is a 28-footer with two engines, and then we go to 32, two engines, 36, two engines, 42, three engines, 50, four engines.
So you can go up to 50
up to
feet,
50
with outboard propulsion.
Exactly. And nowadays we have very sophisticated engines on the market. On the D50, for example, we install 600 V12.
Four 600 V12.
Two 600.
A 50-footer with two outboards.
Two 600
That's
V12.
quite impressive. And you've tested it and it works well?
Yes, those are the D50 goes 50 knots with those engines.
With two engines.
And 30 knots cruising speed, a very high cruising speed.
That's brilliant performance.
Yes.
And consumption-wise?
Consumption-wise, very good. We have for example, the 300 horsepower V8, it's around 40 liters, 45 liters each engine. So on a 42 at 27 knots cruising speed, you will have 160 liters an hour.
Which is very acceptable.
Yes.
How do you see the fleet in Maltese waters?
Wow, perfect. That's why we are here. No, of course, it's an open day boat. So those are boats created to have a sea experience from A to B with family and friends, because we say that the DNA of DeAntonio Yachts, we are not selling really a boat. We sell a kind of lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
And the boat is part of this lifestyle. So we want all our clients to enjoy life with their family and friends, and so we know all our clients personally, almost, and it's important for us. It's not a brand; it's a big family nowadays. DeAntonio Yachts.
Can you tell me a bit about quality, styling, and the build of the boat itself?
Yes, it's we have 3 shipyards at the moment. So 2 of the shipyards are in Poland. They construct 32 feet up to 50 feet.
50,
and then we still have 1 shipyard in Spain that is producing a D36 open for us. Okay. So with those 3 shipyards, we managed to produce at this moment more than 150 boats a year.
Which is quite impressive.
Yes, and we are going up. We are almost sold out up to half 2025. So we are growing and we keep on going. And we also have some nice, interesting future projects.
In terms of market positioning, your product is relatively upmarket, luxurious. How much effort do you put into the finish, into the luxury, into the comfort element of the boat itself?
It's a very difficult exercise that we did during the evolution of the years, but we think that we have now the perfect mix. So it's like a matrix or the balance between several elements that makes the design interesting. We have the design, the comfort, the innovation, the performance, the efficiency, all those things we have to mix and be careful. We don't exaggerate in one direction or the other. So we are in a market in the middle, touching the premium brands of luxury and touching below the other brands of sporty boat. So we have the combination
of a sweet spot
in the middle of 2 worlds, and this makes that people are happy to have this because the sea experience is complete. You don't need more, also not less. So this is the sweet spot that we found in our design, and it's the DNA of the brand.
One concluding question, Constance. To those who are convinced that the inboard is the best solution, how do you counter that?
Outboard engines, since the beginning, we were convinced it's the best solution for a boat. On maintenance level, easy to replace. Something happens, you still have another engine, you can still go on. Easy to take out, take in. Less machine room, less technology, easy understanding. It's a lot of advantages. But most of the biggest advantage is the cost of maintenance yearly. And if something breaks, outboard engine is very easy,
much easier to repair. And less downtime.
And you can act very fast. Sometimes an inboard situation, maybe you have to take out a boat and keep it one week in the shipyard to fix it. And outboard is very easy. You just take it out and put another one.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and I will hope to see many of your boats in the Maltese waters.
The first one is coming in March.
Okay, then I'll be definitely there to try it out.
We speak again.
For sure.
Thank you.
Many people buy their boat, but today there are different options. In fact, I'm going to speak to Stefan from DeAntonio Yachts, who's going to tell me all about the DeAntonio Yacht Club.
Yes, thank you. Nice to be here. Yes, this is the future of ownership. There are so many people today that don't want to have the hassle of owning the boat. You want to do many things in your life, golfing, skiing, or life is busy. As a member, you can relax and enjoy the freedom and don't have to think about the problem. And also one different angle is, or the most important for us, is also the sustainability. We don't have to produce 100 boats for 100 people. It's enough with 10 boats for 100 people to share.
Satisfy 100 people. So the idea is that you have 10 owners that are sharing the boat over a season, over a year.
And we created our own software so we can limit the booking. So each member can only book 2 times, but once you check out, you can rebook again. Okay. It means that all members can only block a few days at a time. Okay. If we will release, everybody would book
the best.
And the system crash.
That's right.
So the part of the sharing economy is with the software, we give each member a few days, and on every boat we have maximum 7 members. These are the key numbers that we can offer a good service, availability.
So how many times would I, as a club member, get to use the boat in a season?
To make you understand, it's unlimited, honestly. But you can only block 2 days, but once you check out, you can book again. So there is no limit. But I know your life is full of other things. So in average score, you will go maximum 14 times a year.
Which is probably the average that an owner uses his boat anyway.
And the industry is going this direction. So all this data is not only from my history, it's from everybody. So we know, even if you go to Scandinavia, to Malta, to Miami, the average usage is actually quite similar.
What are the greatest benefits that the members get from participating in the scheme?
Well, as I said, the freedom and the simplicity. You know, when you book the boat, in the morning, the boat is waiting for you. You know, the fuel is full tank, the electricity is under control, the black water is empty, so you can just check in automatically, and then you go out, and when you're coming home, you leave the boat, of course, in a good condition.
You don't need to wash it.
And you focus on your friends and your family, because life is complicated, work, family. The boating life should be fun and enjoyable.
And that's what you focus on.
Yeah. This is what people want.
I wish you the best of luck and see you again soon.
Thanks for your interest.